All right, we're live on here. Mm, let's see. What's that? Live on here.
You got the filter on?
Mm-hmm. I did it. Mm.
Chickadee top.
Hmm? Hmm? Can I see your phone right quick? Hi, y'all.
I'm trying to see how to look.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotta do put it up. Hey! Hmm? Oh. Okay. Gotta
Oh, you want to leave that up?
read the comments. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
Hold on, move. Move.
What?
No, I was trying to see.
Okay. So, but will it be on there? Yeah. No?
I don't know. I'm trying to see. Hold on.
I'm trying to see
delay.
something, y'all. Hmm? Somebody go on the YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel. Okay, who's saying that?
Hey.
Wait, who's saying what? Who's saying what? Because it's not
They were
showing.
saying, hey, I don't know who they are, baby. Remember, the names are different.
Oh, no, I'm trying to see if
They're just saying hi. Hi, Miss J. How are y'all doing? That was Sharon.
Hey, trying to.
There should be a way we can view, though. That's it right there.
Okay.
It's not going to be on the screen.
Somebody else say something else on there. Somebody else say something else. Hey, Lisa!
Say something on YouTube.
Say something on YouTube right quick. Let me see something.
So it shows there's 8 people.
Okay, yeah. Just say 9 over
9. And then you got 2 lights. Thumbs up.
here. We trying to see something new, y'all. Okay, so put it back up again.
Who's Miss Janice?
Hmm?
Somebody said, hi, Miss Janice. There's no Miss Janice in here.
Okay. Oh, Lisa. And Pretty and Brooke just said, hey.
Hey, Pretty and Brooke.
Hey,
Cool.
all right, we're on TikTok and YouTube. We're trying something new, y'all.
We're trying something new. And as you can guess, today is
Hair twisting day. And
Hair twisting day.
today's topic is going to be minding the business that pays you. So that's what we discussing over there. So we got 13 people over here. No. Yeah, 13 people over here and 193 over here.
What? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. We just trying things out. The thing is we're gonna start doing this YouTube on Saturday. So when you don't see us on TikTok, you know we're over here on Saturday.
Rena.
What's up, Big Ed? No rapper came. I ain't nothing that can do that shit. Oh man.
That was cute.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, comment on YouTube. See if you're over there. I like
See
that.
you, Slick Big. See you, Slick Big.
I like that over
Big
there.
Ed, you something else.
Yeah.
Becky's like, come see this.
I was clicking on TikTok, going to live, and that's where it popped up. Now, y'all understand, over here on YouTube, we don't know y'all real names. So y'all have to let us know what's what.
We see Pretty and Brooke. We know them.
Yeah.
We see their names and we know who they are. So some people have the same name, like
Yeah.
Rena. We see Rena on here.
Yeah.
On YouTube. So we have people have the same, you know.
And
same.
Naya Munchkin, he said, hey, it's Munchkin. Yeah.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, so it's
Hey,
skipped up.
Munchkin.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just everybody, you know.
Oh, okay.
She said, hey, it's Munchkin. She did it again.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
And I know everybody's still, you know, we all, you know, about TikTok because, you know, we can see and interact with each other, but we're just trying something new.
Mm-hmm.
See, hopefully this works out. So.
Yeah. So
Hey, y'all.
this is what we doing, y'all. On Saturdays, Fridays we'll be on TikTok live, and on Saturdays we're gonna be on YouTube. So we're just trying it out today. So we're just trying it out today. That's what it is, and we appreciate y'all joining in and you're so silly.
She said she wanted to see the outfit.
Yeah. So that's what we got. Say, Judge Anderson, hello, has. It's Lucy. Lucy,
Oh, that's what Big X just said.
Hey,
Lucy is on.
Lucy, I didn't know that was your name, Lucy. Okay, Lucy. Oh, man. We sure appreciate y'all coming on over here. Yeah. But,
got a little bit of everybody everywhere. Some folks
yeah.
sprinkled over here,
there.
some sprinkled over
16
here.
over there. Is that 16 or 10?
That's 16, baby.
16 over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That's
So-
good. That's good. We appreciate y'all coming in.
Yeah. So we're all on one accord, right? Friday, TikTok. Saturday, YouTube.
Say it with us.
Friday, TikTok.
Saturday, YouTube.
Oh man. Oh man. So, wow. You ready to get started? They say got it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. They say got it. Hold on. Alright. Okay. They say they got it.
All right.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
That's what we love about y'all. No more. Unless you want to drink mine.
We
Pour
got
it in
nothing
there.
else to drink? Like, you got another Canada Dry?
One last one.
Yeah.
I can go get you some water.
Oh
no, you got two. You need to drink this water in here. Ma'am.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
That I didn't forget.
I know.
Okay, give me your cup.
Y'all, today we're talking about minding the business. Y'all see how she do me? No, give me this. Y'all see how she do me? I be knowing she's that thing finna come over. Oh man. Oh man.
What's the name on YouTube? Is
Swing Therapy.
It's Swing Therapy on YouTube as well. Yeah, she did. I'm about to retwist
Woo.
it. So she just washed her hair.
So, anyway, what's going on, baby? What you say is weird on this angle? Well, I mean, yeah, because we looking over here. But see, what it is we got to set up on the stand over there. We doing TikTok today.
I wonder if we should put it on the table right here.
I mean, we can put it right here. It's just is we need to get the small stand to put it on that end.
You sure?
To be on the end like this right
Hold
here.
on. Hold on. We're gonna try something. Hold on.
Yeah, get the small one. So I'm sorry, y'all. We appreciate y'all helping. That's why I say it's weird. This
Hold on. Which one has the light on it?
the small one. I don't drink. Whoever said about beer, I don't drink. Big X is in the building on YouTube. Oh man. Okay, we appreciate
We're
y'all.
gonna have try something else because this is the same. It's just as big at the bottom. See?
No.
Wait a minute.
No. Give it
Well, why we can't do the same thing with that?
No, I was gonna put this on like this, but put it on the end.
I understand,
Yeah.
but it's the same width. Is what I was saying.
No, I can fix it. Hold on.
Well, then why we couldn't do it with this one? Because of the ring light? Is that what you're saying?
No. What's up, my babe?
If you're gonna
Yeah,
do it like
that's too big. Yeah, that's too big.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? I'll talk to y'all. Y'all doing all right today? Today is Saturday. Hope y'all are having a good day thus far. Hey, Roslyn.
All right.
Is that better?
Well, it's gonna be too high.
No, you can bring this down.
No, you can't.
This?
No. Nope.
We don't have another peephole.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
She coming apart. This is the TikTok stand we got when we first started out. You know,
Stop
the raggedy one.
Don't diss it. Don't diss it.
The raggedy. Oh. Y'all hold on a minute. We coming, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me.
This one's a motion centered one, but we ain't got to turn it on. What about this one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because that's high up here. Never mind.
No, you gotta shorten the legs. There you go.
We got about 15 stands.
Yeah, we got
We got another one, but we got the microphone on that one.
You can take it off.
You want that one instead?
No. Just shut up. Just undo all those. Hold on, y'all. We coming now. We trying to get things together. This is our first try. Bring that down. All right. Bring this down.
Oh, we, jungle love. I don't know why that was set in my head.
All right. It's still too high.
Well, you can bring it.
No, this is too high.
Okay, well, don't break that.
I'm not. It's still too high.
All right, well, let's...
Wait. Yeah, that's too high. Give me that. I'm gonna try something. Give me that. Just put, no. Take the whole thing out.
The
Phone.
oh.
Yeah. Watch the side. Yeah. She took a picture, y'all.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, y'all. Alright. Nah, that's still too high.
That's fine.
How's that angle, y'all?
Is that better?
Is that better? Or do I need to put y'all over here together? You need to be over here together
I think that's better.
Y'all like this, like
That's
this?
better, y'all.
How about that?
I think they just want to see the direct.
Yeah. Y'all like this? Like it like that?
Let's see what they say.
They say it's better.
Say something.
They saying it's better right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Thank you, Lucy.
Got something else for you. Hold on.
Lulu.
Bring y'all up. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on, y'all.
Now you're trying to get it to match.
Yeah, so we can be together. What y'all think about this?
Yeah, now they're side by side.
Y'all side by side. What y'all think?
Is it bright over here? Your brightness of your screen?
It's the same.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying, your brightness of your screen, because this one's brighter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right.
All right, what y'all think? Somebody say perfect.
How ain't gonna say perfect on TikTok? We know
They
y'all.
probably logged on both of them, like we are.
Well,
Yeah.
might be. Cool. All right.
So now, y'all, when we look down, we're looking at the TV. The TV, we're reading the comments from the TV. And then when we answer, we're going to look up here. They say, Sharon say, yes, that's better. Thank you, Sharon. Somebody said, that's perfect. So I'm on. Muskie says she on both ends. All
You
right.
don't see the difference because if you're just on TikTok, we're talking about the people on YouTube because I gave them a different angle.
It's clear on here.
They was seeing us like right here.
Yeah.
On YouTube, so
Yeah.
that's why we went direct.
Okay.
Right along with TikTok, so both cameras are
like this
right next to each other.
Yeah.
So cool.
All right. And then all we need is a little stand to do this here. Yeah. Like a little stand to do that there. Okay, so we got 22.
You just need to put it on something.
I'm saying, yeah. You have to get another stand. So, but they saying that's better.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So now, anybody want to come in on YouTube Live so we can see how that works?
Munchkin. Would you like to come in on YouTube Live, or are you able to? Because I don't know if maybe they have to have the same.
I don't know.
Credentials.
I don't know.
Might be.
Munchkin?
Munchkin, since you're familiar, do you want to come in?
Oh, man.
We just want to see how.
We're just trying out YouTube, y'all. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, Miss Lynn. What's going on, Miss Lynn?
YouTube is swing therapy.
Swing therapy.
Swing therapy.
Y'all, we want to know. We want people that we're not being funny, but we want somebody that we know. You know, because
we just want them to come in so we can see it. We don't want like how y'all doing and have a whole conversation.
Yeah, we ain't trying to have no whole.
We just want somebody just to test. That's all. Munchkin.
Yeah.
I know Munchkin. She's familiar.
Yeah. Oh well, shit. I don't know. She said how I do that. I don't know.
There's not a thing on there to.
I don't know.
I'm talking to myself.
I don't know, Big X. Big X is all new to us too. We trying something new.
What's the credentials to do live over here? We don't really even know. We don't know if you have to have so many followers. We don't know how
we
that
don't
works.
know how it works. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Somebody said they just subscribed. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
I was just trying to see if there was a thing on there that would ask you if you can. You know, what do you call it? Because then I was going to do it and go in another room.
Okay. You can't because I got this phone. Well, go do it in the other room.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can do it on that one.
Okay. We'll go see. We'll go see.
I don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, so it won't do that. In the back. In the back. In the back. In the back. Oh man. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? It's been one of them mornings. It's been one of them mornings. Yeah. It won't be very long. Yeah. What's the request, Bella? Hey, Carla Diamond. Hey, Bigfoot. Hey, Miss Danny. Thank you, Miss Danny. 75. I see you. Oh.
It don't give you the option.
It don't?
I guess you might have to have so many followers or something that doesn't give you the
We
option.
read it.
I'm on mine. This is mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jackie said I'm looking on TikTok and YouTube, but that's what you gonna do on Saturday. You go looking for us on Saturday around this time. We're gonna be on YouTube.
So it doesn't.
Wait, let me see what this is. Did you see what this was up here?
That's not it.
Okay.
And I even tried over here. I tried to scroll over.
Okay.
And it didn't have any. It didn't have any options.
Where you can.
Yeah. Like, see if you get out of that, and I scrolled over, and there's no options. And then I did the arrow down, and nothing there. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
it's not
we gotta figure it out.
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't know how to go live with other folk yet. We're gonna have to.
I don't know if it's the same as TikTok. Like you have to have X amount of
So,
followers,
yeah.
you know, to chat in YouTube. Not sure.
Yeah. So.
So
Okay, right here.
we are not sure.
Okay. I don't think you can bring a person in on YouTube, but you know what? They
Yes,
do
you
it.
should. Yeah, you should.
They
be able
do
to.
it. They do it on YouTube all the
Sending
time.
prayers out to you and your family.
Hey, Miss Parks.
Press next to the what?
I use the StreamYard platform to invite people to join me. Do they have anything to do with YouTube?
That's Miss Lynn.
No, she's saying the StreamYard. So I don't know what that had. Does that have anything to do with YouTube?
I got you.
Swing Miss Day, y'all might have to drop your link so that they can come on. I don't know how to do that, Sharon.
I guess we'll learn that by the next live we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. Miss Lucy say I tried. Well,
Okay.
how you do that, Miss Lynn? All I know right now is we on YouTube. That's all I can
What
tell
did
you.
she say?
She something about StreamYard.
Oh. That's another app you have to now pull up?
Well, anyway. Come on, baby.
We got to get through this one. We'll figure it out by the next live.
But right now, we're going to stay on TikTok. Right now. We're on TikTok. We just got YouTube going. Hold on. Wait, baby. We don't be on TikTok. We just got YouTube going. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this back down so I can see y'all. So. Okay, so. All right. All right, come on.
We're going to fix it. There you go.
I'm sorry. They keep moving. I ain't moving. It moves. Okay. So, anyway, we just got YouTube going.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Baby finna do my hair. Today we're talking about minding the business that pay. The reason why I came up with this topic was because, you know, people tend to want to put people in other people's business. And what I mean by that, I was on live the other day, and they were talking about, I gotta wear my glasses so I can see the comment. They were talking about how do I feel about what Mr. West, and how do I feel about Mr. LaTruth, and how do I feel about, hey DC.
That means Kanye West, so if y'all
They
don't
know who I'm talking about.
Some people don't. They probably would say, who's Mr. West?
But people tend to ask me things about what I think. Which I think, remember other live, you have to have 500 or 600 people subscribe to your YouTube. Or we have a lot more than that.
No, she's talking about probably to join.
I went live on my end to see if it gave me the option, and I didn't see anything. Okay. We'll look it up. We'll use Google and look it up. But people tend to mind other people's business, and then they want other people to have an input on it or have a say. I'm all right with people talking about their business. However, they don't owe me no explanation on why they do what they do. That's all right, Munchkin. It's all new for us. It's a learning process, a learning experience for all of us. When I got asked the question about standing up for the people, standing up for our people, and I'm just speaking on myself. Baby gonna speak on how she feel about the situation, but I'm speaking for myself. I don't put myself in nobody else's business but my own. When I wasn't there, I don't even know the situation. I'm going on he say, she say right now. But whatever it may be, and it was talking about a contract and all this and people and all that. Look here, I wasn't there when they was discussing all that. I wasn't even in thought. I wasn't even in mind. Okay? So with that being said, don't ask me about the clothes I'm wearing. I paid good money for this stuff. And because somebody else got an issue with somebody else on something that they did, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That don't make me no sellout. That don't make me no person that not concerned. It just don't have nothing to do with me. I mind the business that pay me. True enough, social media is a place where people come and they talk about all their stuff and they put their business out there. And if you put it out there, then the world have a say so and all that. True enough, they do. However, you still know where you stand in the midst of all of that. You still know your place. Mr. West don't know me from a can of paint, and I don't know him from a can of paint. I just know a couple of his songs and this and that and the things, and him being married. I know he got kids. I'm just giving you an example. I'm going on what's out there. But just because it's out there don't mean I got to be in the midst of it. I ain't got to partake in it. See, because I'm the type of person, I mind my business. I make sure that I'm not putting myself in a situation where I have to answer questions. I don't want to answer nobody's questions that ain't got nothing to do with Swain. Okay? But social media, is a live platform for everybody to have their own opinion about whomever. And it's okay. You can have your opinion about me. You can have your opinion about Jay. You have your opinion about us.
I'm just kidding.
But it does not put me in the category to make life or death decisions on some clothes. That's like Michael Jordan. They make a big stink about, he charged too much for shoes. But you go buy that shit. I'm trying to understand. How you get mad at him charging too much for shoes, but you go buy that shit? I don't get it.
He gonna continue to keep charging because people buying it.
Yeah.
So you quit buying it, he gonna come down.
You mad because he's charging $250 for the same emblem he been using since 1985.
You better stop.
The same little emblem since 1985, and you go and spend $250, $300 shoes for some different color shoes. It's the same emblem and the same name and a different shoe with the same sole, and you mad because he charged and you go buy. I'm just saying. But yeah. But say, Miss, y'all have a different comment as fan, but your free KFC meal on me when you come. Okay, whenever you at and all that, yeah. Show opinion. Sometimes the judges are repeat. Yes. So that's the thing. So you can't get mad at somebody about Georgia. Okay. You can't get mad at somebody about how they conduct their business and you contribute to it. That goes back, I'm going to say again, minding the business that paid you. It's okay to,
First of all, can I just interject? Because first of all, you got to know, just the young lady who came on here, I don't know if she's on here now, but the young lady who had came on Baby was on live the other day and saying, are you still going to wear your Adidas? Is what she asked. Let's be specific. Are you still going to wear your Adidas because of what's going on with Kanye? Well, what's going on with Kanye don't have nothing to do with us and our Adidas because Kanye didn't purchase our Adidas. Our Adidas are our followers and us. We did that.
Yeah.
And so we're not going to just, because of what you're telling me, I'm supposed to stop wearing Adidas. First of all, you don't know the whole story. See, people only know bits and pieces what I put out there. Yeah. And that's what Baby was saying the other day, getting in other people's business and then come back and then you got to come back and recant what you said because now you like a fool. So make sure you know the whole story because it all, as far as I know, it has to do with something about a contract. We, like Baby said, that ain't got nothing to do with us.
I wasn't there when he signed that contract. I ain't know a man from Candy Paint when he went sign that contract. Hey, check this out. We wear Adidas every day or any time we do on video. Adidas ain't reached out to us and said, well, we don't want y'all to wear our clothes because
Because Kanye said it. I'm just saying, but
I pay good money for these
but
clothes.
just don't jump on the bandwagon. That goes for anything. Just educate yourself. Now, if we was going to jump on the bandwagon, we would educate ourselves as to the ins and the outs. But we just can't go based off of bits and pieces that are told.
Because somebody got mad. That's what it all is.
Because people, they say stuff. And then come to find out, that ain't even nowhere near the truth. We all know that with social media.
Yeah, like I said, I'm staying in my pay grade. Me too.
So... because I think she was saying, well, you got to support your people, and this ain't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Listen, Kanye done flipped on us so many times, he don't even know who he for.
But you know what? Even with that, he ain't flip on me because I ain't got nothing to do with him. I ain't got nothing to do with none of them people.
When they're saying for the people, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying I tend to me. They don't include me when they making these life decisions. They don't include me when they making these millions.
Right.
They don't include me when I need a bill paid.
Exactly.
Come on, man. So that's just how I feel about it. I just don't I don't get in other people's stuff. I don't get in people's business.
If you want to cancel who you want to cancel and be done with, that's so be it. But just don't push it off on other people. They go, you pushing stuff off on people.
But that's what I got, y'all. I just had to make that statement because it pisses me off when people put me in stuff that I didn't ask to be in, and then want to judge me because I don't want to be in it. Don't do that to me. I don't know you from a can of paint, so how you gonna come at me about somebody else that I don't know them? And then you mad at me because of my reaction, and then you want to say I'm getting smart.
Getting smart, just all of a sudden.
Yeah, man. That just kind of agitated me a little bit. Everybody is accounting for themselves. You don't go and do something because of somebody else.
Pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles. Oh, shit.
Hey, TLC, you still at work? TLC, you got off already. Hey, TLC. But that's it. I'm not. You in my ears at work. Oh, you at work. What time you get off? I'm from the Run DMC Adidas, not him.
Wow.
So that's what I had. That's what I had, y'all. I just wish people would take what you know and leave it with you. They put it on all social medias for everybody to know the same thing. And then when people come back and recant or talk about something else and it's something you don't like, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. That's what people do. Would you say the best thing to do is not to entertain people? Yes. Midnight, Keith Sweat concert star. Oh, you get to see Keith Sweat. Ooh. Give me an autograph and send it to me. Or call me FaceTime with him. Call me FaceTime. Stand next to him and say, hey, I got to call my bestie right quick. She want to see something. Oh, man. But, kudos to the people that have the news, that keep us updated with the news and keep us informed. Again, I was saying, you say, I'll try. Okay, I'll be waiting. And I'm waiting.
TLC, first of all, it don't matter. First of all, just be clear of what you say you're going to try to do.
She knows.
No. Are you trying to get an autograph or are you trying to get FaceTime? Because she's looking for a call. See, I already know my baby. She's looking for a call. She ain't looking for no autograph. She's looking for a call.
Oh, man. I want Lisa Ray to call me. I want Mary J to call me.
You need to, baby. Stop. You need to have one or the other. You can't.
I can have all the Lord say, ask and you shall receive.
All right. Well, let me know how that works out for you. Let me know how that works out.
I'm trying to call, but can't promise. Okay, got you. No, it ain't no big thing. I'm just playing. But yeah, I just want people to know that it's okay to keep up with the news. It's okay to talk the things that you know. I would just say, just don't go spread it if you don't have
all the details.
All the details in facts only, y'all. And then you leave the media stuff for the media people.
Yeah, don't do that. Well, allegedly.
Yeah. Because I believe in it. Well, allegedly means I believe it.
Yeah.
Get all the facts. But to say I'm still working on MJ coming into the live. I want to see that, Big B. Big B, don't you start that again.
Stop entertaining it, baby.
Yeah, if you weren't there, don't tell me. Yeah, no hearsay. Exactly. Because people wanna. What gets me is people will ride with you as long as you're going up. But as soon as you make a mistake and something done fall, they all trample on you. That just be tripping me out to see people do that. But it don't surprise me, but it just be tripping me out because people will roll with you as long as you're coming up.
Yeah.
And then something happened and they all
jump on the bandwagon
and then say, then you find out they really didn't like you.
Right.
I be tripping out and be like, wait, if you never liked me, why you follow me? That's what I say. Whew, that's what I say. I be like, damn.
And that's also just with social media and social media and journalism and all them. Long as you're on top, they just keep pushing you up there. But as soon as you make a mistake, they quick to tear you down. Quick to tear you down.
What's going on, Shantae Monique? Remember what we say there? What you say there? Their soul was fake from the start. Yes. It just trips me out how people, they follow you but don't like you. I don't get that. I'm not gonna follow somebody I don't like.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I don't like, let me use Munchkin. If I don't like Munchkin, I ain't finna follow Munchkin on her page. I ain't finna see what she doing. I ain't finna see what she got coming up.
Cause you don't care.
I don't care. So
I agree.
So I'm just asking, why do people do that? Why do people do that? Can somebody answer me? I'm reading the thing. Why do people follow people that they don't like? What purpose does it serve? To be nosy. Okay, but what purpose does it serve, Sheila? I forget you too, but seriously, I'm the same way. I know, Munchkin. I had to use you as an example. I know you wouldn't take offense to what I was saying. For attention. What kind of attention? It don't serve no purpose. But it don't. Y'all saying nosy. Okay. Q said to judge you. Okay. Because they still want to know their business, talk behind their back.
Gives them something to talk about.
Haters, yeah. Some people can take a little truth and stretch it in the mile. They want to be seen. Okay. Jealousy. You know what, Tina? I still say I don't understand how does it affect being jealous when you can't grab him, you can't touch him through the screen. It say I didn't like Mary, and I had something crazy to say about Mary all day long. I can't touch her. Mary don't know me from a can of paint. You see what I'm saying? So what purpose does it serve to tell somebody I don't like her, talk bad about her?
People take pleasure in that though. People take pleasure, they feed off that. They take pleasure in that. They take pleasure telling you that I don't like you, and I get the pleasure of actually telling you, come into your live or type it up and you read it out and I say I don't like you, and it gets you just to react or respond. I take pleasure in that.
Wow.
Because now you see that I'm telling you that I don't like you. A lot of people take pleasure in that. They feed off of that.
But then my next question is, where is your heart? You can't actually. Wow, you can't actually have good intention and have a good heart.
Right.
You can't be that type of person and have a good heart at the same time.
Well, who said that they have one? I mean, not they actually have a heart, but they don't have a good heart as far as a person. It's probably buried deep down in there. But a lot of people are very hateful people. Very hateful people. There's a lot of hateful people out there.
But why don't certain persons you be upset? Why would you be upset on somebody that don't know you? That's a headache. Folks like to feel worse about themselves than they do others. Envy is dangerous. Wow.
Something else, huh?
It just don't. I just think the logic in it. If I can't touch you, you don't know me. It ain't gonna pay none of your bills for me to be mad at you. It ain't gonna affect you for me to be mad at you. Then what purpose am I serving but wasting my energy and time?
But you said the key word, logically. A lot of people don't think, not a lot of people, but some people don't think logically.
Wow.
You got some sick people out there, so.
But say yes, you only make you feel. Wait, yes, only make you feel a way, and don't even be knowing that you're feeling about them. Damn.
Read that to me again. You tell me what they said without reading it again, since you understood it. Don't read what they said. That don't
yes, only to make you feel a way, and they don't even be knowing what you be feeling about them. They basically saying what I said. You feeling all that, and they don't even know you feel that way. I'm assuming that's what Tina means. I got it in my spirit, Tina. I don't even know how you feel. Exactly. Be careful with your heart that you don't feel good about yourself. That's just people. You know, all the stuff I went through, I ain't never felt that low of myself to make somebody else feel lower than what I feel. If I don't like the way I feel, why would I want to
inflict that on somebody
else to feel worse than I feel?
Because you have a heart. You have a conscience. You have a heart. Some people don't care. They really don't.
Okay, now I got this question. Why I got a heart and everybody else don't? Why I care enough?
You didn't say everybody else don't, because we have a heart. We all talking to you. We have a heart, but some people don't. But that's not for you to answer. That's not for you to concern yourself with. That's not for you to answer. That's for that person. That's what they're going to have to answer for, their actions. So, I mean, that ain't for you to pick up.
Well. You choose to have a good, kind heart just like many of us do. It's how people were raised. Yeah.
Some people weren't raised that way. That they just choose to be that way.
Having a heart is a gift. I just know that being ugly and mean and conniving and distasteful, all that don't feel good on the inside. It's just the people that I did fall out with, I made amends because I didn't like the way it was making me feel. My baby will say, well, other people they probably ain't even thinking about how you said the other day when you said, but why are you thinking about it? Because other people may not even be thinking about how you feeling right now. But I know how I feel.
No, well, I guess I was trying to say without it sounding so.
You just say it, baby. Because
you sometimes you gotta hear it raw. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to me raw.
And so
baby.
when baby sit up here and she be like, well, I know, I just need to make amends, and she want to make amends of something that happened 20 years ago, and I'm like, baby, if that person really cared,
right.
They know how to get a hold, like she said, they know how to get a hold of her because she was right in the area. So if they really cared, they would have made amends. They don't care anymore. They don't care. I don't mean to hurt her feelings, but I'm just letting her know you're caring more than they do. They don't care.
But what if I didn't make myself? But what if I didn't make myself?
Why? No. Why are you trying to make amends?
Like,
so what I was trying to ask her was, why are you trying to make amends to somebody
because
who don't care?
They may not feel that they can be accessible to me. They may think I have an attitude and won't reach out because they may think that I have animosity going on.
They can't if you already passed a message from one person to tell the other person something.
You know what? You're right.
I'm trying
You're right. Okay, guys.
I don't want to hear I'm right. I'm just saying if you've already passed a message to somebody
to say something
to that person, so why would they feel like they can't reach out to you when you got a mutual person?
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I got you.
I don't want to hear I'm right.
I mean, I got you. I got what you're saying. But I still care enough.
Okay. I'm just saying. It just takes two.
Yeah. Somebody just said that. Once you try is out of your hands. Yeah. Freedom says fear. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. Hey, Kennedy Smith. But yeah.
I'm not saying
What? You got quiet.
No, because I mean, the thing is, we all know baby's heart. We know her heart. We know how she is. The thing about it is, she wants to keep on, I got a list of people. These are all the people I did wrong. So now I got to make it right with everybody.
Right.
Who's to say it's you that's got to make it right? It might be on them to make it right with you.
And that part it's just be the spirit of me. I want to make amends. I want to make amends.
And then at the same time, sometimes I don't want her to push it because, you push it and then it's not the outcome that you think. Because, see, this isn't a script. You can't just say, here, read this, and this is how it's going to go. I'm going to say, hey, I'm sorry. And you say, okay. I say, it ain't going to work. Some of the stuff is not going to work that way. It's going to probably cause more pain or scratch off a scab that you already was about to heal, but you done brought something back up. That's my only fear for you is that's what's going to happen, and then you're going to be like, well, I didn't expect that to go that way. But you have to be prepared. You can't be prepared just for it's going to be like, oh, okay, kumbaya, hey, all right, we cool. You got to be prepared for if the person doesn't receive it, how you going to react.
However, you still want to leave the door open.
Okay.
Leave the door open.
Okay.
Miss Swing don't want any enemies. Exactly. You know what? I didn't even know I had enemies until I found out I had enemies.
That's inevitable.
I didn't even know I had enemies, y'all. I didn't know they had people that didn't like me. I did not know.
Now that's funny.
I did not know that they had people that didn't like me. And I ain't never done nobody nothing. I was like, damn. Okay. That shit was weird, but okay. I ain't know I had enemies, girl. I'm trying to tell you the truth, y'all. Come back here. I'm serious. I didn't know. How you just like somebody like me?
Okay. Right. Cut. For real.
For real?
No, for real. So you trying to tell me?
Yes.
You think everybody like you?
I did. I had no idea I was not liked.
Okay. Now that you know, how's that working out for you?
It just tripped me out. It'd be like, well, Lord, but I didn't do nothing. But Lord, why? All the people you can hate in the world, why would you choose to hate me? I'm just saying. I'm dead.
I mean, really?
Really? I did not think. You know what? My brother said something to me the last time I talked to him. Hurt my heart. He told me I wasn't a good person.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say all that.
He told me that. He said,
I don't agree with that.
He said, you're not a good person. Like, what?
No. I don't agree with that. But I just know that you can't prevent people from not liking you. You can't prevent people. You have no control over whether people like you, hate you, love you, whatever. You have no control over that. But now I disagree with him when he said you're not a good person.
He tripped me out when he said that. I did not know he felt like that. And he based that off my lifestyle. And I was like, why am I not a good person? Because of who I choose to be openly. I don't understand how I'm not a good person because of how you feel about my lifestyle, which is a lifestyle. And not me, the individual. That me, the individual, treat you with kind and respect that you deserve.
I think he just said that to hurt you. I honestly do. I think he said that out of hurt. That to hurt you.
But I ain't do nothing.
Something. There's something. But it's out of hurt. Either he's hurt or to hurt you. But that's the reason why he said it, to hurt you. Everybody know you. Everybody who knows you know that you have a heart and you're a kind person.
Right. I mean,
that don't mean that's gonna stop people from disliking you because people dislike positive people.
I did not know that. I don't just go around just not liking people, just not like them.
But that's you.
Again, I'm gonna ask, why am I different?
You're not different. There's a lot of us out here. We just don't go around disliking people. I don't even know. I don't know. Me Creative. I don't know Me Creative on here, but I'm not gonna just dislike her.
Right. That's my point exactly.
So you're not different. You're not alone in that case. You're not alone. It's just you just got people out there, and several people out there who are just hateful and don't like positive people. You spreading too much positivity. You put a smile on people's face. Why are you so positive? Why are you smiling all the time? Why are you so happy?
But that's a good thing, right?
To us it is, but apparently to them negative Nancy's it ain't.
But Hargrove, that's the thing. That don't have nothing to do with him. That's why I be trying to tell people, mind the business that pays him. How he feel about who I'm with don't have nothing to do with him. So he can't be a reason to not like me.
Right.
Have a legitimate reason to not like me, not because of who I chose or who I choose to be, live openly.
And see, that doesn't even have anything to do with the lifestyle because somebody can not like who you with.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then how would you feel about that? Well, I don't like her because of who she with. What you gonna say? You gonna say that ain't none of your business? It's the same thing. Same rule applies.
Okay, so now I got another question, y'all. Answer this for me. I probably asked this 1,000,000 times, but until I get an understanding, I'm gonna keep asking the question.
Oh Lord.
Wait. Oh Lord. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can't because it's not gonna come out right. It's not gonna come out right.
You can use alternative ways or use a what do you call it? Can you give an example, kind of what you're trying to say?
How can a person? I mean, they preach about it all the time, but I still haven't gotten the answer to it. How can a person that has more than you be jealous of you that don't have half as much as they do? Let me say it again. Let me say it this way. How can a person like me live in a truck for 6 months? No house, no electricity. I can't just go and wash my ass in my tub and all that stuff. A person like me, I'm just past tense, it happened back in 2015. How can a person that have more than me, house, car, money in the bank, all the, family, all that have more than me, be jealous of me that don't have half as much as that individual had at that moment? So no, I didn't think I had enemies because I, at that time, didn't have nothing.
Because you're looking at material stuff. They're not jealous of material stuff, my love.
Why would you be jealous of something that you can obtain your damn damn self. You was given the opportunity to have the same heart as I got.
Some people don't know how. Like, some people really don't know how to love or to be kind. They don't know. They don't. So what they're jealous of, I keep telling you, you cannot buy. Is kindness.
Baby, I understand that, but they have the same opportunity to be and have what I have.
Well, that's left for them to figure that out. You're trying to figure it out, but that's left for them to figure out. You're doing you. But that's what most people are jealous of, or they just not jealous of. They just because, or if it's stuff, they're jealous because you have it. It's not that because you have it. They don't want you to have it.
See, so. And the whole girl say competition on what, Anna? I ain't got shit. I mean, wait at the time. I am nothing.
It depends. If
what's the competition?
It'd be different. I get what she's saying. If it was materialistic stuff, but like she's saying, she didn't have any material stuff. So if she doesn't have material stuff, the only thing that's left is her heart being kind of who she is.
Which they can have the same thing.
And so some people figure, well, you're homeless. Why are you smiling all the time? Why is she so happy? Why is she, every time I see her, she happy? She shouldn't be happy. So they feel like you don't deserve, you shouldn't even be happy. Due to your situation, you should not be smiling. How much you want to pay? Yeah, due to your situation.
Man, if I wasn't smiling, no, man.
Yeah.
No, man.
People want to see when you're down, they want to see you as low as you can go. They want to see you down. A lot of people
knew the situation, but I didn't look like what I was going through.
Well, that's the thing. You didn't. And that's what a lot of people mad at, because you were still smiling and you go around and a lot of people wouldn't even know that you was going through what you was going through because of the way that you looked on the outside.
I have pride about myself. I was raised to not look like how you feel.
There you go. But everybody wasn't raised that way. Can we agree that everybody ain't raised the same?
We can. But you come from the same parent.
That don't have nothing to do with nothing. There's people who come from the same parent and one kid is a murderer. Mm. And the other kid is just as loving, and they don't know what happened to Tommy. It's just something happened along the way to Tommy. We don't know what happened. But he's a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because you came from the same parent don't mean that you're going to be there. Everybody's going to be the same. No.
Okay. Well, all I know is everybody's given the same opportunity. Everybody's given the same opportunity. It ain't a black-white thing. It ain't a racism thing. Everybody get the same opportunity. And if you don't have the same opportunity, you still can strive to have what it is that you're missing in your life. You know, my mama had to teach me a long time ago. Back in 2000, early 2000, I used to fuss about having a certain type of car at that time. And she had to break it down. She said, if you don't get this car right now, they gonna make another one just like it, and it's gonna be better. And so I had to put that mentality in my head that because I can't get it right now, don't trip on what you can't get right now, because what you get later is gonna be greater. And so that's everybody has that mindset to do that. If she can tell that to me and make me, know that I can do better and get better and do better, well, the next person behind me can do the same thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you're talking material stuff. What about
I'm just saying.
Because some people are raised the word that's all they grew up around is hatefulness.
But when you got somebody coming to you with a positive thought, the positive outweighs the negative, especially if it feels good.
Yeah, you would think that, huh?
I would rather smile than frown any day.
Yeah. Because
the next to frowning is crying. And I ain't never been wanting nobody to feel sorry for me. Don't feel no pity for me. Don't feel sorry for me. No, I don't do that. If you can't help me, if you cannot help me, please don't feel sorry for me. That's lower than low.
Well,
I
just know. That's the way that I feel. I feel like people are jealous of you because of the things that money can't buy.
Okay.
Anybody can go buy anything at any point in time. All they gotta do is either go get a loan, whatever they gotta do. But what having a heart, being kind, and how sometimes some people were raised, some people will probably even tell you when you say, "We just be positive." Well, how I go about being positive every day? How I do that? You may be surprised how many people don't know how to do that. So you can't fault people for their environment, but then you would think that some people would say, "You know what? I don't like the way this feels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break the cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to figure out a way of
breaking the cycle. You ain't got to stay like that.
Right.
You know.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I want to make you smile more than I make you want to frown. I would want to. Somebody made a comment. Who is that? So if you don't want nobody to feel sorry for you, why do you feel sorry for people? Just a question. I don't feel sorry for folk. My thing is wanting to help a person not feel the way that they feel. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't have nothing. Again, I'm going to tell you again, this whole life is about minding the business that pays you. I do not put myself in situations that have nothing to do with me. However, if I can help, I want to help. I just don't understand why people don't believe in helping each other achieve. Rather than saying, well, you right here, and rather than say, well, they down there, they just going to have to get where I ain't got to. They just got to figure it out themselves. No, I'm the type of person, if I can help you, I'm turning around and help you and pull you up. That's how you move ahead in life.
That was almost kind of like somebody had asked her, well, you know, how did you get into trucking? So she told the story of how from point A, like what brought her there.
Yes.
How to actually do it. She's like, I don't know if things are the same, but look this up, you know. So she helped. Well, you have some people out there, especially sad amongst our own folks, that when you ask them something,
they get mad.
You know, they don't even get mad. Some of them just be like, well, you know, I had to figure it out, so you know.
So you figured it out.
You know, you figured out, but you would think you wouldn't want to make it hard, even though it was hard for you to get there. Yeah. You would think that you wouldn't want to make it hard for the next person coming up behind you. That's almost kind of like it's something simple. Like say this jumpsuit. If somebody say, Miss J, where you get the jumpsuit from? I'll be like, I ain't telling her, let her go find it and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's being ugly. Instead of just saying, go to Amazon. I don't know what it's called.
And type in camouflage jumpsuit.
Yeah, camouflage patch jumpsuit. That's what I did because I went to somebody's thing and asked them about an outfit that they was wearing and they wouldn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? They just they liked my comment though. They liked it, but they didn't tell me where they got it from. But it's just, that's what I'm saying. That's just hatefulness. That to me, that's being hateful.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I believe in helping, especially when it comes to trucking. When you don't want somebody to get out there and figure things out on their own and they ain't doing it the right way. And then
or get hurt in the process.
And then you get on side that person run you and your family over, all because Swing didn't give the knowledge that she had to not have, you know. I just think beyond. I think beyond.
The picture bigger than that. Huh?
Yeah. So she said, thanks for the info. I'm going to Amazon.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man.
And it wasn't in Valencia. This wasn't even the one that I had in mind. It was something totally different. But when I got it, I was like, this isn't what I want.
And then it grew on you, though.
Yeah, and it grew on me.
She said, what the hell is this? This ain't what I asked for. I said,
it didn't look like that in the picture.
I said, yeah, you stay your ass off of Amazon now. I bet you won't order nothing else. But it grew on and she likes it. Now, you can't keep her out of it. That's her lounging clothes. What you say, teach them swing, I want to knock some truck drivers out. Yeah. Man, yes, man.
But you have to get in a chair now. Huh? You have to get in a chair.
Okay. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Ask me if I'm going to continue wearing Adidas. I paid good money for this shit. I wish I wouldn't. I'm wearing what I paid for.
I wish I wouldn't.
I remember the time I ain't have Adidas to wear.
Hold on, honey. I'm going to get you the... Do you need some here? You sure?
Yeah.
You want to put your feet up on something?
I'm good.
Huh?
I'm all right. Right here. I remember it was a time I didn't have a
Need to scoot them closer?
No, I'm reading the comments right there. It's just I ain't gonna be able to scroll up. But yeah, that's what I got, y'all. People just take people's business and just run with the shit.
Just in case you want to. It's recorded, but just in case.
Alright. So, excuse me. What else I got? What else I got? What questions y'all have? Ask me anything, but y'all know. Y'all ain't new here. Shit.
Ask anything but what? I want to see if they know.
Yeah, ask anything. What's a couple of questions we don't answer?
What's the first 2 questions that we don't answer?
Oh, man. Just like to be here because I don't want to stand before God and can't get in. My son's a truck driver. Why? He's just 47. I guess he got the hang of it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I want a Dallas Cowboys jumper. Okay. I don't know where you can get that from.
You know what? Go to Amazon, type in Dallas Cowboy jumper. I know either some leggings or something's going to come up. Watch me. Watch.
Yeah.
I bet you they got it.
Mhm. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It surprised me when baby laughed at me when I told her that.
What?
When I told you I didn't know they had people that dislike me.
I cracked, not to be funny, I cracked up because I'm like, who told you that everybody liked you?
I ain't know that they didn't. I honestly didn't. I was shocked.
So if everybody didn't like you, I don't know what makes you think everybody won't like you.
So, yeah. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan too, but I ain't belligerent about it. I ain't finna to be talking crazy and to other people about other teams. I ain't doing all that. Yeah, why you not answer how long you been together, y'all relationship? The thing is people take that and then they try to, play around with it. So we leave them to try to figure that out. Because people, when they feel like you've been together too long or not long enough, then they feel like it's okay to get in people's DMs and things.
Yeah, which we used to have that happen a lot. Yeah. Remember when TikTok had where anybody can DM you?
Yeah.
Our DMs used to be flooded with people just coming at us left and right.
Yeah, so we stopped answering that question.
So we don't answer it.
Yeah. So then when people get in DM,
it shouldn't even be really that serious.
Yeah, so when people get in DM, they don't know they be talking to me when they in her DM, and when they in my DM, they don't know they be talking to her. And then they don't know we be right there reading it together.
Yeah. Sometimes she might be replying back to you, but I'm reading everything you say.
Yeah.
So if you don't get a response and you said something smart, you know that we just deleted it.
Because people really think if you've been together too long, or they complacent, they probably tired of each other, or if they ain't been long enough, then they ain't been together long enough. Let me see if I can slide in. So we just don't even answer that. And we don't talk about where we from. People crazy. People crazy. People out there in the world doing crazy things.
You see how that human trafficking stuff going on? It's just people think that you're trying to be funny. It's all about safety. Your safety as well. You know?
When we get big, and be on the team and sisters and the Oval and all them shit, the Equalizer, and get on Family Business and get on
what else? What's gonna happen?
Then that's when we gonna be running from the paparazzi and things. But right now we control of how we let people know where we at and where we from and all that. Put it up, baby. Put it up some more. All the way. Put it up.
I did.
No, put it up some more.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's why we don't. That's why certain questions we don't ask.
Yeah.
Whew. Once you can say, there you go. Speaking of truth, this yes.
And then you just, if I was to ask like somebody like, no, I can't say that.
Plus, it just ain't nobody's business. Exactly, Carmel. Caramel.
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 Caramel. You say potato, I say potato.
Yeah. Y'all, I want to be on one of them TV shows for real. I want us to live next door. I want to live next door across the street from Zach and Fatima. I promise I do. People criticize really not their business. Yes. Yeah. So. And I want to be on Equalizer.
I mean, because that's no different than like some people they'll say, well, where you at now, Swing? You know, well then if you know where we live at, you know that baby's way in Alabama somewhere, you know, or whatever. Or when you get back home, Swinging, baby sit up here and say in 2 days, and they know that if they know we live, somebody can come and do something.
Yeah,
to me. You just never know.
I ain't gonna come up every no. Sign up for Family Feud. I really.
You know what? The only thing I got to say, my disclaimer: Family Feud.
I think Steve don't like. I think Steve don't like me.
I'm be selective. And then at the same time, if whoever goes with us, if they cause us to lose, they walking home.
I'm not in agreement with that, y'all.
Yes, you are.
If we lose, I'm gonna buy you a plane ticket home.
No, you not. No, she ain't. You walking.
I'm not gonna leave them people, baby.
Yes, you are.
They came with us. They leaving with us.
No, they came with us, and they better win with us. we came to win. Baby thinks that Steve Harvey don't like the lifestyle. Don't care for people who are in the lifestyle.
I really don't. I think he only deal with those that are in the lifestyle that are already either family or celebrities already.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't.
That's the way that baby feels.
That's just how I feel. Now, he may not be like that, but that's how I feel. So I'm like, I just don't, you know.
When we get on there, we'll put him on the spot and ask him.
Yeah. Who is that? Sandy Bama? Who is that? Who is that? Sandy Bama? Hey, Sandy Bama. Really, Auntie J, you cold? Yes, she is. She ain't playing.
Who said that?
Big B.
Yep. Don't volunteer to get on there with us if you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
But baby, what if it's me?
That has to do with money.
What if it's me, baby? What?
How long will it take you to get home? I have a meal waiting for you when you get here. What's that saying? We'll leave the lights on for you.
Oh man, baby, they walking all the way. Y'all can't be like it's a game show.
Right. That has to do with money. It ain't just no game. That's money.
It's like Swain, what's for dinner? Leftovers from last night. Swain, why you skipping? What you saying, Miss Hunter? What you saying, Miss Hunter 46? What you saying?
Ooh, I'm thirsty. Hold on. You got some in your cup?
Mm-hmm. You need to drink some water instead of drinking all my drink.
Oh, really? Miss H2O.
Yeah.
How rude.
Mm-hmm.
So rude.
Big B not walking, we gonna win.
Oh, well then see? You ain't got nothing to worry about then.
Everybody don't win on this show, y'all. I'll just be wanting to go just for the fun of it.
Well.
Yo, I want to get on the Sherry Shepherd show too.
She said she want to go just for the fun of it, so you laugh your way home.
Yeah. Cause Steve funny. I like that. Steve make me laugh. Me and Steve, we would cut the hell up. We would. Me and Steve, we would tear that show up.
Every time he probably come to you for an answer because it's your turn, he probably be like, swing, swing, swing.
Me and Steve would cut the hell up.
Do the eyes for me again, swing.
Man.
For me.
I want to be on the Sherry Shepherd. I want to be on the Jennifer Hudson.
Now, you know what? Your chances are better getting on Sherry Shepherd. Yes.
And Tamara Howell.
Sherry Shepherd.
I don't know what I'm going to tell these people, but I just want to be on TV.
They'll have questions for you. Like, when did you start doing your eyes like that?
Man, I'm just regular. So.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm telling these people. So.
They have questions for you.
That's right. Yeah. Get on there and sit down on the couch and talk to them. See what they ask me.
She gonna get on the couch and do like this.
Yeah, I am shy in person.
So swing with you.
I am shy in person. I am.
That's all she gonna do. And then she gonna be like, well, swing. So how do you?
she wasn't playing no game. But she
said,
got me
"We
down
are
there, y'all.
through with you." What happened?
So, yeah, I'm just saying. They say she gonna talk about Mary. Yeah, Mary got to sit on that couch. Who Mary got to go see when she sat on? Who she was talking to when she got interviewed?
Recently?
It wasn't Oprah. Who Mary went sat on the couch and talked to?
She sat and talked to Oprah, is all I know. Who else she talked to?
I don't think it was Wendy. Who was that she had the conversation with? She sat on the couch and she crossed her legs and...
Oprah.
No, it couldn't have been Oprah.
Was it recently?
Oh, man.
Was it recently?
Get rid of that individual for me, y'all, please. Because we ain't about Tamara Hall. That's who she was on, yeah. Lele, get rid of that. Lele, get rid of that for me. I ain't about that disrespect. So, whoo, man. Yeah, it was Tamara Hall. She got on Tamara Hall.
Oh, she was on Tamara?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so, yeah. And she was so humble. What'd you say? Can I come to the house of Mom Beauty Salon? What's going on, Pookie?
Hey, Pookie, you can come to the house. Pookie can come to the house.
Yeah.
Because that's Pookie.
Why is it so hard to get on these damn talk shows? You got to pay to get on these talk shows, y'all? I'm trying to see something. Why is it hard to get on these talk shows?
They have just limited seats.
Huh?
You talking about as far as in the audience or to be on the show?
Be on the show.
That's the thing. You gotta know who to get a hold of and be consistent at writing to those people.
Oh, hey Sinead Nate, what's going on, Sinead Nate? Oh man, you can win tickets. That's going
No. She don't wanna. Baby don't want to sit in the audience. She wants to be on the couch.
The show.
She wants to be on the couch. She wants to be a guest, not in the audience. That's the thing.
Yeah, I want to be on the show.
Because I had looked up for us to be on, to be in the audience of, who was it? Jennifer?
Which I like Steve. I would hate to think he was just... that's just how I feel, Marissa. He may not be that type person. Again, he's had, celebrities with the lifestyle, but they've been celebrities, I haven't seen, just regular people, But that's just my feeling. He may not be that individual, so I don't want to put that out there. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, that's the way that she feels.
Yeah. Wherever they can tell you to come on. I'm not there. I want to know that I'm on the show. Yeah, Panda, regular people. Yeah, I'm regular. Regular people. So,
Yeah, we seen how crazy you were last night.
Huh? What?
We seen how regular you were last night.
Oh, man.
Said, God dang!
That was that medicine, baby. Medicine was messing me up. And I couldn't enjoy my food. Man. Yeah, but that's all right, though. I'm going to get down. I'm going to be ready for the wedding. Hey, Addicted Best, what's going on? What did you finally found your phone, I see.
Yeah, you said it was up under the bed. That's what she said.
She's going back and forth. Going back and forth. Where is the phone? Back and forth.
Made me nervous. We both was nervous because you pacing.
Yeah. Then you found it under the bed. Still trying to figure out how.
We thought it was in your pocket because it sounded so close.
Mm-hmm. Baby said, tell her to check her pocket. Oh, man. But that's all we got, y'all. That's all we have. So we ain't got, I just had to talk about baby doing my hair. So, baby, punch that middle up there. Where it
I got it.
Where it say low mode. In the middle. Yeah, there you go. We having leftovers. Baby cooked a good big dinner yesterday because I took that.
But I want
that
pizza
medicine
for some reason.
She cooked that. I took that medicine and it messed with my appetite, so I couldn't eat. But I ain't take it today, so I'm gonna eat today. Thank you, Marissa. Hey. Mm. Yeah. So, how many more you got? Just I'm trying
Got
to
two
lose
more
at least
rows.
15 pounds for the wedding.
2 more rows to go.
Okay.
I'm on the 3rd row.
Okay. Getting ready for the wedding in May. Well, Big B, you know what, Big B? I just be being honest. If people can't take my honesty, I be trying to understand some things and make some sense of it. The math gonna be mathing for me. So, what else I got? I got 100 of y'all looking at me. What else I got?
Anybody had any fun questions? Like fun fact questions? Nobody?
Whose wedding birthday in my birthday month? My bestie is getting married in May. Yeah. What other questions y'all got? My bestie's getting married in May and I need to lose about 15 pounds.
Almost lost about that last night, didn't you?
Yeah. Man, it was tough. It was tough. Yeah. Congratulations, bestie. Yes. Yeah. What else I got? Yeah, this ain't you to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Sharon. Hey, Sharon Elaine. Do you have any hidden talents? Baby, I got any hidden talents? How about, do I have any hidden talents? I don't think so.
I mean, she can sing a little bit. She can hold a note. She don't think she can, but she can hold a note. She can hold a note.
Other than that,
but her hidden talents are basically baby can do.
Yeah, surprised me.
No, baby can fix stuff. Let's put it that way. Baby can not just she don't just go and rigging stuff. She can rig some stuff, but then she can fix some stuff. You know, baby can fix some stuff. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Jazzy, yes, I'm a truck driver. 27 years experience.
She can fix some stuff.
Do you watch Power Universe on Stars? I watch Power. I ain't the Universe part. No, I haven't seen that.
What's that one?
I don't know.
That?
I ain't
Power
seen that.
Universe. Who's in that one?
I know I'm waiting on the ones to come back from Tariq and them with Mary. I'm waiting for what's his name? Tommy. I want the one with Tommy come on. He said, would you to ever write a memoir about your lives before now what you learned that makes you love work?
Oh, makes our relationship work?
Yeah.
It's possible. The opportunity is there. Let's put it that way. If the opportunity is there, yeah.
You said about about Canaan? I watched the one with Raising Canaan. I watched that one. I watched that. His mama that played his mama on there, man, she tough. What's that lady name that plays Canaan's mom on Raising Canaan?
I don't know any of the characters on it.
Yeah, you don't watch Raising Canaan.
I mean, but are there any popular, well-known actresses on there?
Mm-mm.
No? Oh.
Mm-mm. That's part of Power Universe. Then I'm going to start watching it. Right, that's her name. No, but what's her real name? Y'all like to know real characters and tell them they real name. What's her real name? Rack is a beast. Ooh, she don't play. Oh, man. She kind of remind me of Baby, but on the good side. You say my wife is currently at her CDS school doing her hands-on portion. I'm so happy for her. Yes. Just let her know that the key thing is safety. When in doubt, do not do it. When in doubt, do not do it. And always act as if it's your life dependent on it. That's my thing with trucking.
So she said the one with Tommy.
Patina, huh?
No.
What's
I was
that?
gonna say the one you said with Tommy. I thought that one was over with. No.
They only played a couple of episodes and then they went out. I don't know
Oh.
what happened. Patina Miller, man, ooh man, she tough.
And did she play on anything else?
I've never seen her until I saw her on Raising Kanan.
Oh.
I've never seen her before, but she played the hell out that role. She scared me, and I know it's TV. She scared me worse than Kanan on Power. She played the hell out that role.
Uh-huh.
What y'all think about Queen Sugar though? I love Queen Sugar. I actually Googled last night because I thought that the guy that played Chase, I thought that was Blue's real biological father because they look just alike. Miss J, I'm on Amazon as we speak. Yeah. I actually thought the guy that played Chase was actually, what's his face, real biological son, because they look exactly alike.
Who's that?
On Queen Sugar.
Oh.
You don't watch that one either. But I love Queen Sugar. She's fierce and ruthless and don't play. Yes. Let's talk about these TV shows. Yeah, maybe too, because she don't watch the shows that I watch. You know,
Not all of them.
Not
Some
all
of them
of
I do.
But I know it's the last season. I don't even know why they stopping it. You know, I don't know why they stopping, but hey, they got some hell of characters on there. Novi, I love Novi's role. With Tina Wesley, Tina Lifford, they play the hell out their roles too. You know, yeah, I learned a lot from Miss Bettina. I learned a lot of history just watching her character by itself. Mrs. J, you look like Kenya Moore.
I get that a lot.
And what's her name? Yandy?
And Yandy.
And Margot. Is it Margot?
And Rashida.
Rashida.
Depending on my hair. It just, yeah.
Yeah, Nova's all over the place. She all over the place, but she knowledgeable. I love listening to her when she talks, you know, historical stuff. And she teach me a lot. She teach me a lot. Did you watch the last episode? Yeah. Did Wright got shot? Yeah. I'm trying to remember in Power. Did Kanan, when Kanan, I know that Jubak got shot in Power and got killed, but I don't know what he said about his mom and his uncle, so I don't know how that's going to play out. Your attitude is much better than Kenya Moore's.
Thank you.
Oh, man. So...
I like doing those sound bites that has to do with her on my page.
What you mean? What that mean?
The TikToks that has to do with Kenya Moore when she say stuff like, and who you talking to? You know, when I do those come from. I mean, one of them is actually Sherry, but then the other one is what's her name?
Who?
One of them's Kenya, and then the other one is
Nene?
No, I done Nene too. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So I like those shows. I wish I was given an opportunity to be on one of them shows. But I guess it's all in who you know.
Yeah, now these days, and if there's an opportunity that you happen to be in presence of, that's when you just get to acting.
Baby, I dream Cherie. Munchie can say Cherie.
Mm-hmm.
I dreamed that I took a picture with Denzel. He was auditioning us, and I took a picture with him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I called him Mr. Washington.
And where was I if he was auditioning us?
What
was it?
I don't know what we was auditioning for, but he was in the room.
But you said you took a picture with him. I'm like, where was I?
I don't know. I don't know. You was somewhere. You was in the room, though.
If I was in the room, I was in the picture. You best believe that. Play with me if you want to, Paulette.
I'm gonna ask the question: why do people choose to be mean? Why do people choose to be mean? I believe Miss J can handle Kenya. Oh yeah, Miss J can handle Kenya.
I don't know.
Naomi Campbell too.
Oh, I don't know. Naomi Campbell, one of the ones you have to fight. She make you want to fight her.
Why?
Cause that's the type of person she is. Didn't something happen a couple of years ago with Naomi Campbell where she threw a cell phone and hit somebody in the face?
For
Or was
real?
it vice versa? I want to say that.
For real?
Yeah, she crazy.
They acting like that?
You gotta put hands on her.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
She crazy.
Nobody
She
else.
like for real.
At her
crazy.
maid. What can I say? At her maid.
Okay, and right, it was a cell phone, right? I knew it was something.
Ain't that assault?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she was in the airport. Well, hell. Mhm.
I don't know. All I know is it had something to do with a cell phone. Somebody threw a cell phone. Somebody got hit in the head and with stitches, and
For real?
I just knew it had to do with her.
I didn't know she was out here clowning like that.
Yeah, these folks, everybody who's in front of the camera ain't nice people. You like to think they are. Shoot.
Well,
They consider themselves regular people.
yeah.
Yeah. Got some shit with them, baby.
Kenya is hurt. Her mama gave her away divorce.
Mm.
Well, I mean, there's no reason to be ugly with folk, though.
They don't have nothing to do with the situation.
She's had a few incidents. Wow.
Who, Naomi? Naomi, yeah. And to me, when you have multiple incidents like that,
Uh-huh.
the common denominator is you, then you're the problem.
Kenya is a mean person. If Kenya mean, I don't want to meet her.
I
I don't want to meet nobody that's mean.
would like to meet her.
Kenya?
I wouldn't mind meeting her. Yeah.
For real? Wow. Okay. My mom gave me away, but I'm not mean. That's what I'm talking about, June. That's what I'm talking about.
My mom gave me away and I'm not mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Some people don't know how to deal with it. Maybe she hasn't gotten the proper help or just came to terms with it.
Yeah.
But I think she tried to talk to her mom, but her mom didn't even want to talk to her. It's something like that. She tried. But that's the thing is, like you said, if she tried. So you can't get mad at, you tried and she don't want to.
Would you say I've talked to her on her IG Live? She was decent. Her remark will trigger you.
Who said that?
Munchkin.
Her. Really?
Oh wow. What's the YouTube name? Swing Therapy. It's on now. We still on there. There's only 7 people over there.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
What's it? YT?
Yes, I think she's just a straightforward person. No beating around the bush. I'm straightforward too, but I have a little tact about myself.
I'm straightforward. I know I am.
People deal with their trauma differently. I believe she needs a relationship with you. She might have one, June.
What?
It's just different from other folk.
What's that?
She needed a relationship with Jesus.
Oh,
I think she's mean too. You have to let go at some point.
maybe she ain't ready yet. Some people aren't there yet. Just because like certain people are there with how they feel or what they're going through. Just like how sometimes you might be there, but everybody else ain't there, and because you're 52, you're thinking, well, so and so should be there.
Yeah.
Well, it don't work like that. That's not their journey yet. They're not there yet.
Here's I think Auntie J got a B. She most definitely can handle Kenya.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't be making enemies around here now. Kenya might be watching.
Or she might want to take that. She'd be like, bet on. Okay. Bring Auntie J to me. I'd be like, wait a minute. See, what happened was, hold on, Miss Moore. It wasn't Miss Moore on your live. It was Kenya. Okay, well, hold on, Miss Kenya Moore. What we said was.
Oh, man. Drew said, we got your back. Look, y'all. Don't be doing that. Oh, man. I appreciate you doing my hair, baby. I appreciate appreciate that. I'm looking.
I know, and you shouldn't be, because I'm not done yet. You turning your head.
I'm looking.
While I'm in the middle of twisting.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're going to have to put in a place. Oh, don't be like that. She can't be that bad, y'all. But then I guess I got to experience it. Because I'm a hard down Angela Bassett fan. And when somebody told me that she was mean, I was like, that just broke my heart.
Who told you she was mean?
The people on here said she was mean.
I just know Courtney told of an incident where a lady come rushing up towards her to agitate her, to get her to get mean, and Courtney told her don't just keep walking. So somebody actually, caught her like in the airport and kind of, addressed her, and Courtney was like, don't even say. He was like, don't even look at her, just keep walking. But he said the lady was really trying to get her to
go there.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing, but I don't know. I don't know. It's my good towel. Angela isn't mean. She just don't like people in her face. All in her face. Oh, okay.
Well, but apparently that person was all in their face.
I understand too. Space and stuff, but hey, she's all the time. I've been loving on Angela since how Stella got her groove back. I've been loving on her and Regina King since then. So, but hey, you ain't got to tell me but one time to stay away from folk. I know to keep my distance. Pushing the camera all in your face. And see, I'm the type of person, I ask if it's okay to take a picture. I ain't finna just be putting it all
And
in
I
your
think
face
that what
like
it was the lady noticed her.
Uh-huh.
And Courtney said, hey, because then others going to bring other people around.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, please, just allow us to get to where we need to be. I think they was in the airport. And he was
Oh.
telling her to be, so she was, and I watch your movies, and I ain't going to watch your movies no more. And, so she just kept going on and on to get her to react. Yeah.
Well, I want to be on 911 too, Angela.
Okay. Hold this.
I want to be on 911, Angela. So I can be sliding down the pole with Buck and what's your husband's name on them? I can't think of his name on them.
You act like you actually talking to her. Is that your husband's name?
Yeah, I can't think of his name on them. Shit, I forgot the damn people already. Between Angela's my second wife, I would not. And you know what? Cute. I'm cool because I'm fine with the wife I got.
Thank you very much.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good answer. Good answer.
Oh man. I just admire these people. That's all. I just admire them. That's all. I wouldn't know what to say to them if they was to come up on the live right now. I wouldn't know what to say. I get quiet.
What you say? Somebody call for me.
Oh man. So, you just say great answer. Now my wife looking at me like, who is Angela? Oh man.
Look,
hey,
we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, mine in my head, I know exactly what to say. Yeah, buddy. But yeah. I like watching 911. I love watching
Okay.
what's Station 19?
You good.
Okay. Love watching Station 19. Woo! Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Glasses.
Hold on, y'all.
I was doing that.
I know. I know. And keep it tied up for a couple of days. Excuse me. I better say they're our close friends and I hate it.
Sorry, gotta hold on to this.
I haven't seen the Outlanders. Thank you for the heart, whoever sent the heart.
Alright.
Then?
Yeah.
Thing up there. Thing up there. Okay. Alright.
Have you seen her?
Tell me, have you seen
Tell
her?
me, have you seen her?
Have you seen her?
What? Tell me, have you seen her?
Pick
Guys,
this up on me.
need some help?
Let me back. Pick that up on the back. Da-da-da. Put them back on top of each other how you had it. Tell me when you did it.
You good?
Let it go.
Miss J's Locks and Curls has just come to a conclusion. We are done here. Pay at the counter.
Give me a kiss.
Nothing but cash will be accepted.
Ah, you ain't
No
hear
other
that
forms of payment.
Oh man.
I can lock your hair up with a kiss.
That's not being mean. Oh man.
Shoot.
Got it done, y'all.
Playing with me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Come on, sit down. Baby, come sit
I'm
down.
trying to preheat the stove for the food.
What food?
Oh, you don't want to eat?
What you say? You want you hungry again?
What happened?
You hungry again? You want to eat again? You hungry again?
It's almost 4 o'clock.
I know, but we just ate at 2. Well,
There's
yeah.
1 something when we ate. We got on at 2.
Okay. Cash on. What
But-
time is the dread lesson, Miss J? No lesson, no dread lesson. No dread lesson.
So,
So what y'all got? What y'all got for us? Let's talk right quick. What y'all got for us? We appreciate y'all coming on the
YouTube.
YouTube live. Appreciate y'all coming on TikTok. Next week we will be doing live on YouTube and not TikTok. We're doing live on TikTok Friday, and then Saturday we're gonna be on YouTube. Today we were just trying things out. So
No questions today. Maybe some later. We could know. We're not get back on later,
that's
right?
up to you. That's up to you.
No, let me not stick my foot in my mouth.
That's up to you, babe. I'm cool.
I don't have any questions. I'm going to order those. Remember the ones that we did yesterday? I'm gonna order those, so we'll have those next time. So
Swing is trucking still viable for industry for young people. I believe so if they dedicated. If they dedicated and consistent. If they doing it just to pass time, then no. Because safety is the number one thing that people need to learn and understand is safety. Safety, because you're not only having your life to handle, but you got to handle everybody else's life around you. The person in front of you, the person on the side of you, the person on this side of you, and the person in the back, and about 5 cars ahead of you.
not
So-
only yourself.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I enjoy trucking. It's just I'm tired. I'm ready to retire. That's why I'm trying to get on one of these shows. Shit. That's why I'm trying to get one of these people to put me on their show, so I can retire. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm not at that point where I can retire just yet. I ain't but 52, and my mama's 71. She still work. So I know. Let's see. My son wants to go into fixing the big rig. Is it a lot of money into it? You know what, JJ? Everything in trucking. Let me just say about this. Everything in trucking is all the same. Ain't nobody make no more than nobody else. It's all in how you run. If you run out there 3 weeks at a time, then you make the money. But if you want to be home every day, then no. But everybody get paid the same.
But you shouldn't be looking at it as far as, I mean, I know you want to make money, but you shouldn't get into it doing it solely because that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people, when you start doing stuff and that's not really what you want to do, then you don't do your job.
Yeah.
So I would say, I mean, to that, even though it has to do with trucking, it's still fixing this, do something that he likes doing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't always go by if it's the money.
Yeah, because you got to understand that it's confinement. You know, because most trucking companies don't allow riders and dogs and cats and all that. So if you okay, if that person is okay with being confined and being dealing with just working by themselves, you know, the thing is with me is I always felt by myself. So working by myself was just easy. So all money ain't good money.
I mean, you have to look at it as like, because to me, there's always a pros and cons and stuff. So sometimes you might make a lot of money doing this, but then you never see your family. You see what I'm saying? Or you might make money like doing like this, but then you don't have no days off. You don't really have days off. So you have to love what you do. Because like I said, a lot of people get out here and then they do it for the money and then they don't want to work.
You say, how can it affect your health if you don't get enough rest? You got to get your rest. I don't know why people think when people get off at 8 o'clock at night that people just go to bed at 8 o'clock. When you get home, when you get off at 5, do you go to bed at 5? No. You get off at 5 and you probably don't go to bed at 11, 12 o'clock at night, right? It's the same way with truck driving. You get 11 hours to drive and a 10-hour break. Just because you get a 10-hour break don't mean they go right to bed when they stop. So you just
wants to
huh?
fix them. I was just reading the comments.
Yeah.
So he just wants to.
And that's cool.
Fix 'em.
It's just it's all the same money. You know, yeah, people fall asleep at the wheel. Yeah, because they get a 10-hour break, but they probably ain't got but 4 hours of sleep.
Hey, Lele.
They probably ain't got but 4 hours of sleep. So you riding on the side of a truck, yeah, and you taking a risk riding on the side of the truck, not knowing how much sleep that person ain't got. And they arguing on the phone with their wife or husband, or the kids ain't acting right, and they just got shit on their mind, and the bills getting cut off, and you know, just don't assume that everybody behind the wheel of a truck just got it all together. No, they dealing with some stuff. Do you prefer local or on the road? Well, I'm local. I'm considered regional, but I've been doing it a long time to where I've gotten where I need to be. You know. But that's that. I didn't like that over the road. What?
What's today's date?
29?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna make sure. I was gonna say just seen something. I want to make sure that the porch light wasn't on because nobody rang my doorbell.
We ain't answering no door anyway. But yeah.
I said so.
So I feel like he's being by himself. It's not allowed, Jay. It's not allowed. I will say it again. Most companies, they don't have ride along because they consider it a liability, and you have to have extra insurance and all that extra stuff with it.
That's why it's best to and this goes for any company. It's not just trucking. It's anything that you get into. You gotta love what you do. Number one. You have to ask questions, with that particular company because different companies are different. So if you are wanting, to ride along with your spouse or whatever, then you need to see what companies allow that. I'm sure there's some companies that do, but you need to see what companies allow that, because like baby said, some of them don't even allow you to have pets ride with you. Yeah. So if they ain't allowing a pet to ride with you, they definitely ain't having a spouse ride with you.
How long you been doing it? 27 years. Tia Hunter says, was learning how to drive a truck hard, Twain? No. It wasn't hard, simply for the reason, simple reason is I was determined to learn how to do it. You have to be consistent. You have to pay attention. You have to know what's at stake. So, yeah, but that's it.
What's up, DC?
DC, are you with me?
Oh, yeah.
Why did you choose trucking? Well, here's the thing.
Look, I'll see y'all later.
Here's the thing. When you've been a disobedient child, a rebellious child, you gotta understand that, I thought I was grown. I didn't want to listen to my mama. So I got out there and had to find out what I wanted to do with my life. I knew I didn't want to be no prostitute. I knew I didn't want to be no drug head. I knew I didn't want to be in and out of jail. Mama said life gonna either make you or break you. So you gotta find whatever it is you gonna do. You go to the service, something. And so I went to Job Corps. I went to Job Force. I went to Job Force. And the guy asked me what it was that I had experience in, and I didn't have any experience on anything, and so he did an assessment. He got me on the computer and did an assessment, asked me about 25 questions, and come to find out driving was the thing that he, saw fit for me to do. Because I didn't know where I was going, y'all. I didn't have no goals. I didn't have no goals on what I wanted to do in my life. I did want to go to the military, but my hearing wouldn't let me. You can go in and come out with a hearing problem, but you can't go in with one. I didn't pass a hearing test or something like that, but I had been through some things back in the day or whatnot. So that's how I became a truck driver. It kind of chose me. I didn't choose it. So, but that was it. You got the other one? You got the other one back there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what other question y'all have about trucking? I like it. I like driving trucks. I know your mom is proud of you. My mom told me about a week ago. She told me and called me and told me that she was proud of me. She told me that she was proud of me, that I started to stand up for myself. She told me that she just see a different side of me. And she don't see me as rebellious and the stuff that I took her through at a young age. She don't see that no more, and I'm glad. It just felt good to hear that. It's always good to hear your mama say she's proud of you. Man, do you ever think about owning your own company? We have our own hot shot, but when the inflation went up, because you got to spend money to make money, and when inflation went up as far as diesel and gas and all that, I had to kind of put that off to the side. But no, I don't want to own no rig or nothing like that. It's too much responsibility. It's too much responsibility. I got into it through unemployment. It was free. And he it was free for me. I didn't have to pay anything. My thing was I had to stay on with that particular company. I always thought it was dangerous occupation, but you make it sound, it's easy. It's easy. It's not even like it was when I started. When I started, we had clutches and ride like that. Now we just got the automatic and we just ride like this. It's easy. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. My thing is, all you gotta do is make sure you turn wide. You turn wide. You can't do like a car when you pull up and then turn. No. Having a truck and trailer, you got to go out, go up, and go over. And don't run over nobody. So, but it felt good for my mom to tell me she was proud of me. Man, that right there just, I don't know what, that just did something to me. I was trying to hold my composure, y'all. I was holding it. Because I didn't want her to see me finna break down and cry. Because you don't like when I cry, you know. Well, I was trying to hold it together. I was like, well, thank you. You know, like, oh, I couldn't wait to get off the phone. yeah. You know, because my mom is the only person I've biologically had in my life. I've had people that were in my life, but as far as biological, she was the only person that was there. I love shifting gears. Me too. I cried after I hung up with her. Yeah, I did. Cause I know that I'm not a failure to her. It's just I've never heard I'm proud of you. And she's always known me to be a go-getter. And she's always known me to be a go-getter. And I've never, I've thought about quitting a couple of times, you know, coming up. When I was in my 20s and early 30s, you know, and my mom's type person, she don't do pity parties. She don't do that, the negativity. If you gonna call her with the negative, don't call her. Get off the phone. I don't want to hear that. You know, and and for her to call me and just, I got a picture. I took a picture, y'all, of when she called me and told me. And oh man, I gotta show y'all this. Let me see if I can show y'all the picture. Let me see if I can show y'all right quick. Cause I took a picture of when she told me she was proud of me. Let me see if I can green screen. Pull it up.